Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Right, so today is going to be yet another turning point for the series. I've been discussing a few things with Chainsaw and I've also been reading the comments, and we have both come to an agreement that we can do a lot more with the sugar. We're going to drill or plant 2 fields of sugar beet. We've already got one. We're going to do this mega field as well. That's going to obviously produce a lot of sugar beet, and instead of just getting the sugar factory and then potentially making some kind of sweet treat at the bakery like cake, we're going to do something way different. We're going to get, well, we've already got it, but we're going to buy and build the sugar production pack, and this enables so much more to be done with sugar, not just a case of turning sugar beets into sugar. So obviously we do have to do that as well, but we also have the production of animal feed. Oh, crikey, Chainsaw. I'll try again. The production of animal feed, and we also have confectionery, so we can make sweets and candy sticks, or candy canes as you may well call them. We will need some other inputs though, as you can see. I think we should actually get bees right away so we can start the production of honey. Strawberries as well. We will need strawberries. But there's also things like molasses and all these different byproducts. And we will need, let me just find it, this sugar mill just here. There it is, the sugar factory. So this is going to be way more fun, making all the confectionery and everything. Yes, so Chainsaw has joined. We have discussed this fully together, and we both think it's a brilliant idea. However, there's always a downside, or should I say but, there's always a but. We are a long way from harvesting sugar beet. One field hasn't even been planted yet, and the other one was only done in the previous episode. However, Chainsaw thinks we should build the sugar mill today. Then it's done. The £100,000 payment is done and out of the way, and then we can start to focus on funding the beet harvester and other productions such as confectionery. We might also have some other things to sell, although I doubt it. Yeah, like wool, that's going to be best in April, May time. So yes, what we need to do, first things first, is get cracking immediately with planting of the sugar beet. I guess using this would be fine. We actually do have some more trees as well to take down to expand that first sugar beet field. Oh my goodness, I have not detached the dolly. The dolly just doesn't want to let go. Go on, you've got to stay with your trailer. You can't be attached to the tractor forever. And they all lived happily ever after. Okay, so the planter is just there. As usual, I'm on the wrong side. But we did prepare the field last episode at least, so it's all cultivated, it's all spread with lime, so we've got the optimum pH value in that field. It's the right acidity or alkali, whatever, the right pH. Yeah, so we are ready just to go. We've got fertilizer on board, we've got seed. We just need to attach this to the correct part, and then we're good to get the sugar beet growing. And once this is out of the way, that's when we can really start with other fields as well. As for where we're going to put the sugar mill, well, it does make sense to put it over near the bakery over there, just because it is quite an open area and there is space to start putting more productions up. Over here it's sort of busy. Oh yeah, we've also run out of chicken feed in the trailer, but it's alright, we've got loads more in the silo, so Chainsaw is just filling that up. And yes, the chickens really are producing eggs like there's no tomorrow. Okay, right, it is going to consume seed quite quickly because they've only got really small hoppers. It's not like a big seed drill. This is a planter. We do have one big hopper of fertiliser though, so I'm hoping we won't have to buy more fertiliser. But we will see. that's the bucket, I think, for seed. And if we don't need all this, we can always put it into the seed drill. Right, so seed. Where is seed? Snow. I don't think I want to buy snow. That would be kind of pointless. Wow, that's quite heavy. That was a super fast fill. Yeah, that's very heavy. We'll just retract the boom. £3,375 worth. That is going to keep us going for a very long time. That's like the equivalent of 5 bags. Isn't it 1,000 litres per bag? I think it is. Wow. Crikey. Well, like I said, we'll put it into the drills. Anything that we don't need. I'm hoping this is going to work. Should do. Of course, we'll have to open up these first. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want the others. Okay. Right, well, I was hoping the covers would open on those, but apparently not. But I think it's working anyway. Yep, wonderful. Good. So you can be on your way again. Thank you, worker. It did take 14%, so and it was completely empty. It just goes to show how small the capacity is, or maybe how big this bucket is, but it is a big bucket, but it's also quite a small capacity. So I'm hoping a worker can do the majority of that on its own, because we also do need to do the rolling. It is going to need to be moved in a minute, but if I just grab a roller, we can at least begin the rolling procedure, and then hopefully again we can put this onto a worker, because we don't want to just roll for the entire episode. We do also have that field up there which needs to be drilled, and there is the, I think it's a canola field which needs to be harvested, so there's an endless amount of stuff to do. I was just going to see if Chainsaw was doing what he said. He said he was going to take down these trees. He might still be working on spraying, doing herbicide. Getting the rolling done nicely. We just need to get some more fertilizer, and yeah, we did run out. Disappointingly. I was hoping to get this done really quickly. Still, it won't be too bad. Oh crikey, that's seed again. We don't need any more seed. I bought another £100 worth of seed and the bucket's pretty much full. How annoying. Well, at least we won't have to buy seed again for a while. Not more seed. Oh please, you must know that I'm trying to request fertilizer. Ah, thank you. £2,400 for that. It is expensive stuff. Okay, well, let's finish this field. Let's just get this one out of the way completely, and then we can move on. Finally, we can build the sugar mill, and hopefully then we can really start to get the money piling in from other sources. So we can buy the sugar beet harvester and also other stuff, because we're still trying to get the wheel loader and stuff like that. Actually, I haven't checked the sales. Let me just get this little strip finished off, and then I can check the used machinery sales. Right, there we go. Yes, this is going to be a very, very profitable crop of sugar beet. I wonder, I've never actually used this sugar production mod before, but I wonder what sort of prices the confectionery is going to give us. Is it going to be a ridiculous amount like the mayonnaise? I don't know. We'll have to find out. But if it is silly, if it is a really silly amount, then we will just try and control it as much as possible and put the money into things wisely. Because we're not going to let the series get ruined, but we do always want to try out different things. So it's a really interesting mod. Okay. There is a telehandler, and that's probably all we'd ever want to get from there. And even that is a bit unnecessary. Ooh. Worker. Seriously, what are we paying them for? The tractor has mounted the production building. And then they think they've completed their task. What was their task? To destroy our business? My goodness. I can't wait for the upgraded workers in FS25. I thought actually the days of workers climbing buildings had gone, but no. I've just witnessed it with my own eyes. That's the planter put away. Let's just jump back into that Matty Ferguson, if there's anything left of it. And we will finish off this corner, but don't worry, I think we've probably seen enough rolling for today. I'm just going to do this quickly off camera, and then it'll be time to move on. But really, I think we've done pretty well, because it used to take us an entire episode just to plant and roll this field. Done. We have 2 sugar beet fields. This one is huge, and actually the other one is still quite a decent size, and it's going to get bigger in the future, although it probably won't have sugar beet in when we do make it bigger. Okay, I'm going to catch up with Chainsaw now. Let's put this back in the shed. Chainsaw's doing the canola, which is great because it means we can produce more canola oil for the mayonnaise production. It's going to keep bringing the money in. We'll probably deal with these 2 fields together, get them re-drilled. But for now, once I've unloaded Chainsaw, who is looking very, very full, we will get an area sorted out for the sugar mill. And I keep thinking near the bakery is going to be a great place. So we'll go over there. We'll probably have to clear some more trees, unfortunately. But then again, it might not be over there. There might be a more appropriate place elsewhere. For example, actually, we could actually go behind the cows on Cow Peninsula, because we actually own a serious amount of land back there, which is just currently forest. But it would be quite a big job clearing those trees. And yeah, he's still probably 30% full, so we'll go and unload the trailer into the production. So it's nice and empty for him. There we go. Right, 84%, pretty good. This area is quite good as well for it. We could have actually done it behind the oil mill. It's very flat there. But yeah, it is obviously good to have that as an arable crop as well. It's annoying really, because the flat areas are just ideal for everything, for growing crops and for building productions. And all these uneven places are just terrible for absolutely everything. Awful for building and just not very easy for cropping. So yeah, it's annoying that we do have quite a lot of areas which we haven't really touched just because of the land being not suitable. Right, I was just going to leave the trailer, but I suppose as he is back in the right place, I should unload going back up again. Just get him as empty as possible. There we go. Alright, let's go and check out the other area near the bakery. Yeah, this is my point. This area is obviously brilliant for cropping, but awful for building on, unless we leveled it. We do have an area right here. Now, I don't know if this is big enough. Let's have a look. Let's go into construction, production, and see if it is going to be a big enough or flat enough area for the sugar production for the mill. Yeah, not really. It's not really big enough. It is flat enough. It's annoying. It's really annoying. We could have put it there. That's really flat. But we've just gone and put the the new field there. Oh dear. Yeah. So all these trees belong to us. Every single one. I am sort of tempted to level this area and put it there. I guess it wouldn't take that much. Actually, do we own... We do. We own that area there. Yeah, it's obviously better off the other way around, but it would fit perfectly like that, and we could put a track through the forest. Before I do anything, I will just level that area, just to make sure it's absolutely perfect. Oh, that's expensive. Blimey. That is very expensive. Yeah, so now that it's nice and level, we can get, if I can find it, I've probably whizzed past it by now. There it is. Yes, we can get this. Let's go and check it out. As I said, we'll put a track through the forest so we can access it from the other side instead of going all the way through here, because that would seem awkward. Looks like it's mostly level. Level enough, certainly. Yeah, that's good. Nothing floating. Perfect. So we want to put a track through there. I know that does end up in our field, but we could probably put a track down the side of the field. Yep, down here. Perfect. Yeah, we'll put a track down there. So what we need is that. Yes, we need that. We'll clear a path. Nothing unnecessary. We'll only clear the area that we actually do need access through. And it'll probably take me about a decade just to get to the other side of this field. But at least we have some big kit to do this with. Yes, gone are the times where we had to do it all with a chainsaw. I'm not going to know exactly where to go from. I'm probably going to have to go all the way around to the production, so I know where I am. Oh well, this won't look painful at all in the time lapse. We may well have to take down some more trees further down, we will see, but I'm just about to put in the track itself, so we'll get a very good idea of how close the trees are going to be to the edge of the track, and there might be a few things in the way, we'll have to see about that. But anyway, I think gravel is perfectly sufficient. Chainsaw, as you've already seen, is just starting to clear the wood. It's quite a big area. Yeah, and we'll probably gravel the vast majority around this production building anyway, so, well, I might as well just do a bit now. Yeah, there's a few trees that are in the way that can join up with that area, with that production, and then, yeah, we've got to put in a gravel track down the side here. I can see a tree there, that's in the way, but that overall is looking quite promising. Oh yeah, and of course we'll have to remove the stumps. They're not going to be staying there because they really are in the way. Right, I think probably from this point onwards we could use the round brush possibly. Oh, I don't know. It's not quite as neat, is it? Although, does it need to be? What's it doing? Missing bits of grass for some reason. No, I probably should have stuck with the square. Yeah, the square brush is better. Well, we might neaten this up later. Oh, crikey, every time I try and neaten it. Let's see here. Forest ground is free, I believe. It used to be. Oh, probably only where there's already been trees and I've just gravelled it. Okay, well, there we go. I won't have such a 90-degree turn there because that's a bit unnatural. We'll put a curve on it. But yes, that is the general idea. We need a stump grinder, desperately. I don't know where it is, but we need to go and get it. So, yeah. I shall ask Chainsaw. I know he is a big fan of it. He is always using it. So he must know where it is. Well, hopefully he knows where it is. I'm going to guess in this general direction. I know I could just check the map, actually. I should just check the map. But it has been used over here recently. Yep, there it is. Along with those logs, which also need to be sold. And in fact, I think the logging trailer should go. I don't think we need it, because we're using containers now. And this time, the logs were cut to the optimum 12-metre length, optimum for the 40-foot container. And that means we're going to make a lot of money. We'll take the new road, although we do have trees growing in it. They will be going right now. These trees are so small we can actually pick them up by hand once they've been cut. We'll strip the branches off. Yeah, they're actually not the best for the container. So actually maybe we should keep the logging trailer for the small logs. I don't know. Well, we're not in a rush to get rid of it. But then I suppose these could just go on a flatbed. On the smaller flatbed. Let the stump grinding begin. And by the end of this we should have a very neat track. What a transformation. It's been actually a really fast job, amazingly. We do have those two smaller ones down here, so I might as well just pick them up and throw them into there as well. I think I can pick them up. We're not using super strength, we are just somehow capable of carrying a log of this size by hand, and I know it is only pine, but still, we must be pretty strong. But I'm not complaining, because it does speed things up. Where did my log go? Serious risk of being bonked on the head. Right, I have my javelin. I've dropped my javelin. This is not going well. So much for having a jousting match. Right, we could do tractor jousting. Get two on the front loader sticking up like this. See who wins. Oh no, I'm gonna hit the tractor now. Oh, I jousted the container and failed. Right. There. It's in. So yeah, we do now have an island of trees. We've gone all the way around. No idea what will actually happen. I should think those trees there will remain trees, but those will probably go. And, well, I don't know, we might build on it, we might turn it into another small field, I'm not too sure. Maybe a good place for grapes. Although, yes, many people seem to get a bit upset when I mention grapes. I don't know why. But that would be quite a long way down the line. Oh, goodness me, this is annoying. And we probably won't be selling any of this today because we do get charged per container and it's not going to be anywhere near full. But at least we've now got this. We've got the sugar mill. We're ready to go with the sugar production. Obviously, we don't have the confectionery production or animal feed, but we don't really need it yet. This is step 1. And we have step 1. Well, actually, step 1 is to get a harvester, but let's just ignore that. That's sort of step 0. This is a fantastic summary of the productions and stuff that you need to do the different things. Yeah, it's the confectionery is what really stands out to me, but I suppose forage production is a very good idea for cows. We have the mill. Yeah, and you can see all the different byproducts and what you can do with them, where you can take them to. If we were doing sugarcane, we would get these 3 things as well, like cane juice, just sell it straight off. But no, we are doing sugar beet, so our input there is going to be sugar beet, obviously, or cut sugar beet, which we won't have, and then we'll get the sugar and dehydrated beet pulp. That can go to forage production. But yeah, big one for us is sugar. We need these. We need water, that's no problem at all. Strawberries and honey, so we do need to get some strawberry greenhouses and some beehives. But that shouldn't be too difficult. Don't know where the best place is for a beehive, actually. Let's just move this out of the way. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll get a beehive or 2. Ideally next to a field, especially a canola field, because then we would get an increase in yield from that field. All the fields at some stage are going to be canola. They're going to have canola in them. That was a weird teleport. Oh, there we go. Yes, like up there is ideal. If we've got space, nice flat area at the top of the cliff, that would be brilliant. And then we could put the spawn point down in the yard here. That would be so good. It's another expense, but it is an expense which is going to be quite important. I wonder how far into here we own. I think we probably did put this field right on the boundary. Oh, we didn't. We didn't. Wow. Okay, well, we might encroach into the field slightly, but that's fine. If we go into animal... No, is it animals? Yeah, animals, bees. And I think this one is probably the best one for us. Okay. We'll probably find that we need quite a lot of honey, so that should be good. And then hopefully, just put this down here somewhere. I don't know if we don't really need access to the back of here anymore, do we? So maybe like there. 'Cause we can't really get into here either because of the cable. So that would keep it nicely out of the way. And if we put canola into here, again, then we would get some serious money, well, yield increase by having the bees here. When do they start buzzing? Is it just because of the time of year? Possibly. As for the chickens, they're empty again. My goodness. Otherwise, it's going well. It's going really well. Let's get an aerial view of the new area over here. Look how much space we've taken up now. Wow. Massive. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I didn't need to take the HUD visibility off, but not to worry. Look at that. That looks like a really small tree island from here. Oh no, it's Tree Island. Tree Island version 2. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. There's a link down below for Chainsaw's video. If you want to check that out, you'll see the same video from a different perspective, which is always interesting. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.